I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars, Gemini, for June. Wow, that's all I can say. There's just so much amazing energy happening in this solar stars chart this month. And for you, Gemini, it's almost like it's all there. It's like this whole cluster of activity in your star sign. Not to mention that you just had an eclipse solar moon in your sign on the end of last month, the 20th of last month. So if you haven't started to see some changes happening and your life starting to shift, then they will soon. The sands are still like shifting. So, you know, fortunately for you, Gemini, you're able to move with the shifting sands. You know, it's not like some of the other signs that don't like change. You actually embrace it and welcome it because, you know, if life stays the same for you for too long, you can become stagnant. And when that happens, you become very despondent with life. And so this is perfect for you. There's huge changes happening, particularly with career, but it's almost like it's fated events. So not only did you have the solar eclipse last month in your sign, this month on the 4th, it's a lunar eclipse right sitting there, right opposite your sign. Now this area is all to do with love and romance. So let's come back to that and talk about that a little bit more in depth, okay? Now, what's also happening this month in your sign is that you have another new moon, okay? So you had one at the start, it was right at the beginning of your sign, like half a degree last month on the 20th, this month on the 19th, it's right at the end on the 28th. So you get like a second boost of positive energy that just sends it out there. Now, I heard somebody make an analogy of the new and full moons the other day, and I really loved it, so I'm going to share it with you. And they said that the new moon is like an invitation. It's like, here, this is an invitation of what you can do. Here's the opportunities. Where the full moon is like a demand. It's like if you don't, you know, take the invitation and move into your next phase of life, it's like the full moon comes along, and that's the eclipse on the 4th. Comes along and says, okay, fine, you didn't make any decisions, we're now going to take it out of your hands. It's like, you know, only one person in a relationship, for instance, or in the dynamic of the people that you share your life with has to change their life, and your life automatically changes. So that's what I mean by taking it out of your hands. You may not be always in control, which is fine, because even though it's nice to be in control, you know, sometimes it's nice just to be able to have faith and trust that the universe is supporting you, and what's happening is just taking you along. You're going along for the ride, which of course is never the case as a Gemini, because you're always first out there to grasp an opportunity or to, you know, take on some studies and learn some more. So, great stuff happening. Let's have a look specifically with your career area. Now, Neptune is in your 10th house. Neptune is very, the energy of Neptune is very imaginative, very intuitive, inspirational. So you've also got Mercury, which is your ruling sign, in a planet rather in your sign, and moving into your solar 2nd house of money and possessions, and then moving into your 3rd house, creative ventures and media. So couple these two together, and what you have is like, you know, you can really get behind if you're working on a creative project. It really has the stars, planets, universe supporting that at the moment to come through, okay? So even if you feel like up to now you've been struggling a bit to move forward, that's all going to change, okay? So don't give up. Things are going to change, and in a major way for you. Now back onto love and romance. So let's have a look what's happening specifically. You have Venus, the Lady of Love, still in your sign. It is still retrograde right through to, I think it's the 28th. And so you want to keep your emotions in check. And of course you do have the eclipse full moon in your house of love and partnerships. So I would not be making any major decisions over this time. Okay, just see what happens, step back a little bit, try to look at your life from someone else's point of view, you know, step out and look in and just day by day and just see what happens, okay? Now, your lucky numbers are 4, 12, 17, 18, and 19. Left room there for you to put your own number in. And your most dynamic day is June the 12th. On June the 12th, you not only have a new moon in your sign on the 19th, but June the 12th, you have Jupiter, the lucky planet of abundance and expansion, actually moves into your sign for a 12-month period. So it's all happening, Gemini. Good luck. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.